Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for stopping by. This week, Rockstar buffed a bunch of different mission types in GTA by giving them triple money and triple RP. And this is stacks with the previous permanent double money and double RP buffs that Rockstar set on these missions anyway with the bottom dollar bounties DLC, so they were already paying out 2 times original values. And now with the triple money buffs for this specific weekly event as a triple money and RP bonus, you're making 6 times over original payout values on these missions. And these are the Martin Madrazo contact missions along with the Martin Madrazo dispatch service missions that were buffed this week. And so today we're going to be jumping in, farming some of these missions, because in my weekly update guide on Friday, we showcased just OG Martin Madrazo contact missions, the double money on the client jobs, as well as the double money on the Madrazo hits, which are other money bonuses and other money-making opportunities that you could take advantage of this week in GTA, which, you know, they're helpful, but it's not going to keep anyone playing, retain players, or get players back into grinding this game for a week. But this one is an underrated bonus that I think a lot of players are missing out on. And so while you continue to put in hours in the game with your bunker production, your nightclub, your other semi-passive businesses like the Acid Lab, MC businesses, while you're doing, you know, or if your Dr. Dre or Cayo Perico heists are on cooldown or whatever you're doing to make money in this game, right? Take a little bit of time, grind some of these contact missions. You know, see here how if we extrapolate our money earned with the time we spend on these missions, we extrapolate that out to 1 hour, you can earn basically $800,000 an hour in theory with this content. Applied in-game and in practice, it probably is going to be a little bit less because you have to take into account some loading times and things like that, but this is extremely good for players, and we're going to jump in right now. The first mission we will jump into today is Dispatch 1. We're going to do this on hard mode. This is probably one of my favorites. I'm actually surprised it has a 77% rating. A lot of the others have over 80, 85%. This one's one of my more preferred ones. I like raiding the police station and getting into a massive gunfight. And what we're going to do for each mission in this video is as soon as I gain control of my character, that's when I'll start my timer. And so we just got that going. And so what basically I'm going to do in each of these missions is just go through at a normal pace. If I'm not mistaken, I believe you can actually use some specific weaponized vehicles. You know, supposedly you can use the Oppressor Mark II and stuff like that. I guess I'll turn around. We'll just follow the waypoint. But what I'm going to do is just take it at a normal pace. I'll use various, you know, supercars, sports cars, SUVs, you name it. And the reason for that is because even if you can use a super overpowered vehicle like you would use for other free roam missions in GTA, you don't necessarily want to get these done as fast as possible, because if you just take a couple of extra minutes, not waste time and sit around the objective for 15 minutes to get the max payout like people used to do back in the day for contact missions once Rockstar changed the payout structure. But if you just take, you know, these missions at a normal pace and use a normal vehicle and drive there, it can even be like a weaponized Tampa, for example, or the Vigilante, but like, you know, compared to something else in the game that you would maybe use, like players would like to use the Toreador for grinding, you know, certain free roam content or whatever the case is during missions that allow it. Instead of doing that, you take it at your own pace, you just drag out that timer that extra little bit, and you could still get $50,000-$60,000 payouts very, very easily. I would say for most of these, you'll be getting them done within 3 to 5 or 6 minutes, and you'll be getting paid between, you know, $38,000 to like $55,000 for most of these. Jesus, I cannot control this overflot Autark today. It is bouncing all over the road. I probably look like the absolute worst GTA Online driver in existence, and I'm not gonna lie, I kinda am. I don't think I'm the absolute worst, but I think I'm second worst, probably. And even the absolute worst player in the game would be driving better than I am right now. So what we're gonna do is we're coming up onto this police station. We're gonna get into a massive gunfight, which I love to do in this game. Just super tactical on foot. We'll use like some various weapons too. Maybe for this one, I have a suppressor on my MP5. We're not doing this in stealth mode, but we're just going to go in with the MP5. So let's use that, even though, you know, we could use the tactical SMG. Use anything wait. Okay, there we go. For some reason, I had my carbine rifle Mark II out. That was weird. Honestly, though, this normal SMG, not even the Mark II one, just the normal SMG is kind of a headshot machine, not going to lie. Let's see, where's this guy? Can I get him? He was able to wall bang me through that window. I didn't know you could shoot through that specific one. Okay, so we got to go down into the basement and go down into the cells. So that is exactly what we're going to do. I'll throw on some extra armor. Why not? Should be, what, 2 guys down here? Nice. And I like these missions because it's just enough action, right? It's not like obnoxious gameplay, nothing like that. We can use an explosive or use the computer. I guess for this, let's just use the computer. Rather than spend extra money on an explosive or something, we'll just type on the computer, get in through the door, and assassinate this target. Well, buddy, you are today. Any famous last words? Oh, man. All right. He didn't say anything else. I was expecting him to. All right, so let's run up the stairs now. It's time to dip. I don't know if he can actually go out that back door or not, but I'm going to try and kill everyone on the way out because literally the mission's over. All we need to do now is leave the area and obviously lose the cops too. So you have a healthy amount of enemies out here, and you can see this MP5 is just taking them all down. But yeah, I kind of like the normal SMG over the Mark II. I mean, the SMG Mark II is pretty badass because it's like the MW2 MP5K. Oh, I'm about to die. Hold on. I should just get in my car and leave. That one's like the MW2 MP5K. This is like the normal, not even the normal MP5, I guess, but something similar, right? I dig it. Anyways, let's dip. We have 3 minutes 45 seconds on the clock. Now let's just lose our wanted level. We have 3 stars to lose. You know, you can equip a mask if you don't already have one. That'll lose you 1 star or make you lose 1 star, so you only have 2 to lose. But I'm just gonna try and ditch these cops, and let's see what the final payout is at the end. That should be it. I mean, we lost the cops, we've left the area, and there we go. Mission over. That is literally 5 minutes on the dot right there for this mission. Mission passed. The payout is $51,980 for 5 minutes spent right there with 6,572 RP. And that's a fun mission. Let's go to the next one. Moving into the next mission, we'll do Dispatch 6. This is arguably the best one that I'm hearing, just because I guess you get a little bit more money for your time spent, because they vary. Like, all these missions are consistent in the fact that the more time you take, the more money you're going to make. Up to a certain point, the payout cap is at 15 or 16 minutes. I think in total it's 16 minutes. But players normally don't want to wait more than 5 or 10 minutes because there is still an optimal time to finish the mission in. So, for example, you can get the full 100% contact mission payout at 16 minutes, but you're probably wasting the last 8 minutes because you're getting 2/3 of the payout within the first half of the time you spend. So that's why it would just be worth it to wait half the time versus waiting it all out, because there comes a certain point where the extra time you're taking and waiting for the mission, it's just not worth the extra little bit of money you're edging out. So you might as well complete it not super fast, but also don't take the full amount of time. It's sort of the same thing with Red Dead Online. So what we're going to do is set it to hard mode, and with this one you have armored vehicles to take out. So with this one, it probably is recommended you use a vehicle like your Vigilante. You can use the weaponized Tampa. You can use your Oppressor Mark II. That's what I'm going to do for this mission, just because of the fact that these vehicles are armored. So what I want to do, actually, I forgot to set my timer too. So we're going right now, and we will head over to target A and B and basically be able to take these guys out right away. Now, this is not a typical thing where you can use this type of vehicle like an Oppressor Mark II in contact missions. But since these are older contact missions that were added to the game, I guess Rockstar doesn't have the parameters coded in where you can't use this specific kind of vehicle. So for this mission, if you just want to farm Dispatch Martin Madrazo Services number 6 all week long, or for the rest of this weekly event, I should say, because, you know, you guys are seeing this on a Monday. Just had so many other videos to post. We had an MC guide posted yesterday. On Sunday, we had top 10 HSW vehicles on Saturday. Thank you guys for the support on those. Those took a lot of time to make, and so I definitely want to continue with business guides. So far, we've done an agency business guide, we've done hangar, we've done MC businesses, and we're going to be working on others. So let's just fly in, take these guys out. I don't know how many missiles or how many oppressor missiles they're going to take, and unfortunately, you can see I have a couple cop cars in the way. I think, oh, with that, okay, that's literally it. I mean, we got that done in 2 minutes. So we can either lose the cops right away or wait a little bit of time. Maybe let's get this done instantly and let's see what happens. Like, let's just do this as fast as we can. Let's just lose the cops, and, you know, this mission will probably take all of 2 minutes, right? And let's see the payout for 2 minutes of work and see if it's worth it. And then what we're going to do next is play this again, use a normal vehicle, and see if that's any better. Because I'm suspecting we probably still want to take about 5 minutes for the mission or so. But for this, obviously, still probably recommended to use something even just like the Duke of Death or Armored Kuruma, so that way you can absorb some of the bullets that people are shooting back at you and just throw sticky bombs on those armored vehicles. So yeah, 1 minute 45 seconds for this mission, essentially. Mission passed. Let's see what the payout is for less than 2 minutes of work. $25,000 or $26,000 right there. $25,990. RP wise, $3,700. That's still not bad for RP. Money though, we probably want to get a little bit more. So let's play this a second time. Let's see what we make for the 5 minutes. If it's going to be that same, like $51,980. Once again, we are starting this up on hard mode, and so I'll set my timer right now. I was gonna use my Duke of Death or the Armored Crew mode, but I figured, you know what, let's use the Paragon R. And I'm stupid, so I'm gonna need to set a waypoint on these guys. You know what, in fact, they're just gonna be taking this highway, so I'll just mark it right there. But yeah, let's use the Armored Paragon R. So you get this as the casino storyline reward when you finish all of the casino missions. Not the Agatha Baker work that you do at the casino, but the actual story missions and that full quest line, which pay you out pretty well. If you haven't done that and you own a casino penthouse, you're definitely missing out. Is it worth buying a casino penthouse just for this vehicle? I mean, truthfully to me it is, like, because the only way to get it is through this. I mean, I'm sure you could do like some give cars to friends glitch or some other junk like that, or like even, I guess, maybe you could even sell it to someone at the car meet normally without glitching out the game. I'm actually not too sure. But all I know is this is a fun vehicle to drive. It's great. If you like the normal Paragon R, why would you not take the armored one? It would be great if this thing got like HSW too or something. That would be absolutely insane. But yeah, let's head over there. We're 1.8 miles away. We're already, you know, a minute on the timer right now. And so if we're going in normal with a normal vehicle playing this, like, you know, sort of a brand new player to the game, how long will it take to complete this? My guess is still going to be about 4 or 5 minutes here, because I may end up dying trying to take out these armored trucks. I don't know how many rounds they take. I mean, I could probably use my minigun to blow them up, or sticky bombs. But let's use... Wait, which way are they going? Are they going east? No, they're going to get on this highway over here. Okay. So what I can do, actually, is cut them off and launch as many RPGs as I possibly can at them downrange, which is exactly what I'm going to do. And maybe this will work in my favor. Come on. Oh, is he not going to blow up? That's one. I may be able to take them both out here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're done. I love how they don't die by that, though. My own... Oh, yep. There goes my Paragon R. I was going to say, wait. That's not gonna bode well for the mission, and that is exactly what happened. All right, so, I mean, we still got that done, literally 2 minutes. We were already technically done with this mission 40 seconds ago when we were using the oppressor. But now, it's gonna take us a little bit longer because, of course, I blew up my own escape vehicle. I can use this normal police car. This thing's honestly really fast. I just need to get away from that helicopter so I can get out of view from these guys. And you know what? I'm gonna cut down this alleyway, then you have to... Oh, man. Let's go through this alley. I'll cut through where my salvage yard is. Oh, this cop's coming around. What are we doing? What are we doing? What do we want to do? I'll go this way. Just a couple minutes to lose 3 stars. It isn't the absolute hardest thing to do. You just gotta stay out of the way. But sometimes these cops can kind of fool you. You know, like the cops either have absolutely no idea where you are, or even if you're out of the vision cones, they can still snipe you and come right for you. It's very strange. So I'm just gonna hang back over here. In fact, you know, maybe I want to go down this other street just to keep my distance, because that other car is coming up on us too. Oh no, we just lost it. Okay, so that was 3 minutes to complete this. That still was very, very fast. I wanted to take an extra 2 minutes on the mission, but we got the 3-minute payout, $38,980 for that. If we took another 2 minutes, we would have gotten over the $50,000. 4,887 RP for that one. So you could see, you start making more if you spend more than, you know, 2 minutes on the mission. But is it worth... I mean, it's kind of hard to take your time on that one. You have to not do the objective and then wait until the 3 or 4 minute mark. Then you could see, once you take the guys out, then you could lose the 1 in level and you could see how much money you make. But that one wasn't too bad right there. I'll take it. For this one, we're going to start up Dispatch 4 for Martin Madrazo. 84% rating on hard mode. I forget what we have to do in this specific mission, so I'm kind of going in blind to this, because I don't know. I can't even commentate what this is about. I mean, you could read the example, but... what I'll do is I'll start the timer right now because we have control of our character. Oh, it's the recycling plant mission. Okay, yes. I know this one. This is a really fun one, honestly. This will still probably take us about... my guess is 6 or 7 minutes, actually. I'm going to be using my Cara 4x4 to get over there. And probably, I mean, there will probably be cuts in this gameplay because I'll probably just drive over there and cut that part out. So I don't know exactly how to set my time code and my stopwatch in Adobe Premiere so that you could see the full thing. Because you only have the option when you're editing to choose the clip or like the entire file and set the stopwatch on there. I don't know how to do it, like set the stopwatch so that if you do cuts and you're cutting out 5 or 10 seconds in between clips, to have the stopwatch jump ahead that same amount of time. I don't think that's possible in my Adobe Premiere version, at least from what I was Googling. So either way, I mean, that's why I'm setting the stopwatch on my phone. you know, I'm not lying what's on there. Like, I'm just kind of chatting. So right now we're already 55 seconds into the mission and I've barely left the Hollywood Hills. So let's get over there to the recycling plant. This is a fun one though. Lots of good gunfights, and I think you guys will enjoy this one. All right, we're coming up on the recycling plant. I forgot the GPS takes you to like the back entrance, so I think we need to either scale a wall. Oh no, there are some enemies out here. Okay, never mind. So what we'll do is, I mean, I could just go in with a suppressor, but now I'll just get everyone's attention. Actually, okay, no, now they're gonna start shooting at me. So I'm gonna use a mix of the micro SMG, the service carbine, obviously assault shotgun, and we want, you know what, let's use the up and atomizer. I don't want to use the handgun on anyone or the sidearm, but what I want to do maybe is use that sort of like a ray gun that you would use in Call of Duty Zombies just to force everyone out of the way. Has anyone played GTA like that? I've never actually used the up and atomizer that way. I've never used it as a tool against enemies. I always just use it to like flip vehicles that I'm having trouble flipping over, or getting like a sail vehicle of mine unstuck. But I never thought of the fact, for some reason, that you could actually just use it to get enemies out of the way. I mean, obviously I've done it here and there, but consistently using it as a tool in missions to complete it is not something I've tried. So let's go through here. There's a couple enemies I want to clear out from here. I want to try and get everyone killed on this mission that I possibly can. I mean, maybe that guy's far away, so I won't bother with him, but take out as many enemies as possible so that at least we can enjoy as much of the mission as possible and get a good payout. Because like I said, this one will still probably take us 6, 7, 8 minutes, I would imagine. So let's enjoy. All we need to really do, I think, is just assassinate this target in here. But this is just like one of those story missions, you know, from the story mode of GTA. I love going through interiors like this and just clearing house. These guys are down the hallway. Why were they just like not ready? I don't know. So we'll go upstairs. I guess this guy's up here on the next floor. This is a fun one though. I really enjoy this. If we had more missions like this, this would be baller. All right, let's use the up and atomizer, see what happens. Oh my god. Oh my, oh, that killed him too. Oh no, it didn't. I was gonna say, I mean, I guess if you headshot someone, it may kill him, maybe? He's still shooting at me. That killed him. I mean, I hit him right in the face with that. Oh yeah, no, that definitely, if you headshot people with the up and atomizer, they die. That didn't kill, oh, wait, did it? Yeah, it did. Oh my gosh. It's so much fun using that thing. I didn't realize how much fun it is to use in a building interior. I gotta start cheesing missions more like that in the future. That's hilarious. And this guy's running too, I forgot to tell you. So if you take your time like I am, this guy will keep running away, and I think he hops in a car to leave. Yeah, he's about to. Let me take out your tires, son. You ain't getting out of here. Let me take out all your homeboys first. You think I'm gonna let you leave? You think I'm gonna let you leave, son? Try again, sucker. Oh, oh, okay. I was gonna try to pull out the up and atomizer again, but I misclicked on the weapon wheel. Either I misclicked, I'm pretty sure I selected it. I think the game's still bugged and the game will pull out random weapons when you're using the weapon wheel. I swear, like, especially on PC, the weapon wheel support is so funky. I don't know what it is. It's better on console. And actually maybe as of recently of money fronts, or as recently with money fronts, I think Rockstar did bug it out on PlayStation. All I know is that if I play GTA on console, I would never have problems with the weapon wheel, but on PC, I would constantly think I'm like trying to pull out my RPG or try and like switch to a shotgun, and then it pulls out my RPG and I end up blowing myself up by accident, you know, because I think I'm pulling out my shotgun, but guess what? I'm not. Anyways, 6 minutes in, I guess 5 minutes, 6 minutes on the recording, 5 minutes 44 seconds in on the mission timer. So I'm gonna wait until the 6 minute mark. That way I can then leave the area and we can get a solid 6 minute payout, because I don't want to still be in that 5 minute timer interval. So I just want to wait a little bit longer, and now we could drive away. I think we just need to basically drive down the block, but that was still faster than I thought we would complete that one. I thought that was going to take us 8 minutes or so, so it still wasn't that bad. And this one was a $62,370 payout. I don't know about you guys. I mean, yeah, you could just farm Dispatch 6 for more money, but personal enjoyment wise, I think this one's the most fun in my opinion, at least for my specific play style. But I'm curious to hear what you guys think. But overall, I mean, you could see all these missions are really solid for cash this week. Like, very, very underrated. Is Cayo Perico or Dr. Dre better? Always. It always is. Even if other businesses are double money, those businesses typically, or those missions and heists are typically still better. But with something like this, I mean, when was the last time Truthfully, when was the last time you played Martin Madrazo Dispatch Service contact missions? For me, it was the last time it was on bonus, which was like last year in June, I'm pretty sure. Let's wrap everything up right here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this infotainment live gameplay guide. You know, not just straight news and information, but also more just entertainment, some live gameplay, because I love playing GTA Online, and I want the viewers who watch me and watch these videos to also enjoy playing GTA Online. And this is definitely a way to do it for this week, while still stacking some honestly really good money for contact missions. Like, yeah, is it the absolute best way to make money in this game? No, but for making almost $800,000 an hour in theory with contact missions at all, I mean, that is basically unheard of with this game. So this is an extremely underrated bonus for the week. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, specifically twitch.tv/hazardoushdtv for more GTA Online money grinding live streams. Check out my YouTube shorts and TikToks for daily short form GTA Online rapid fire tips, tricks, news, tutorials, guides, leaks, and more. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new GTA 5 Online video. Adios, amigos.